Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
So we coming out of the book of the commandments of God. Read, priest.
And the law that endureth forever.
And these laws are not going away. These laws are going to be here. I give you a law right now. Exodus 20:13 says, "Thou shalt not kill." Thou shalt not kill. Man, ain't that a good commandment to be promoting in our neighborhoods? But you see what you don't see out here? People doing it.
Facts.
People doing it because all we see is murder and killers. Keep reading though, priest.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So all that keep God's commandments should come to life.
But such as leave it,
But if you leave the laws, read, priest,
shall die.
you're going to die. You're going to die. Why? Because the wages of sin, or the payment for sin, is death.
Yep.
It's death. It's death. Now, before I get into what is sin? What is sin? Because say you gotta keep the commandments out of everlasting life. So what is sin? You should not steal. Thou shalt not kill. But also too, remember the Sabbath day. Keep on. Honor thy father and thy mother. Bring this out.
1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For
we are going over sin. We're talking about sin. Sin is going into break God's laws. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is when you break God's laws. Now, if sin is when you breaking God's laws, but when you break God's laws, and that you literally showing behavior. Behavior. You don't do what your father say, disobey him, rebel, you showing that behavior. You have a distinct for your father, the commandments. So if that's the case, how do you show God that you love him? 1 John 4.
1 John, I got you. 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
So now we got to find out what the love of God is. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous. Let me give you one commandment. So. Exodus 20. Let's start at 8.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
What are we talking about right here? We're talking about the Sabbath day. We're talking about how to keep it holy. Holy. Read, priest.
Verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So he's even letting you know how important this day is that you should keep holy. He's telling us that we have 6 days to do all our business from sun up to sundown. 6 days. Read on, priest.
Verse 10. But the seventh day
But the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, read, priest,
is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou
on that day, you, or if you marry your wife, should not do any work. Read on, priest.
nor thy son,
If you have children, sons, neither they should do work. Read.
nor thy daughter,
If you have daughters, neither they should be working on the Sabbath day. Read.
thy manservant, nor thy maidservant,
If you fall into where you had servants serving you should have let them not work on the Sabbath day. Read on, priest.
nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
People that pop up unannounced. They should know that you're a man of the Lord, that you keep the law, so they should be keeping the Sabbath as well.
Facts though.
Read on, priest.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
Exodus 31:13.
Hey, let me get Nehemiah 10 after that.
I'll bring that out. Matter of fact, get that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. The people of the land bring any ware or victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
Hey, stop right there. So this is during the time of Nehemiah. Nehemiah had to where anybody would just sell his people. This is talking about the Israelites. Any victual. Victual goes into hot plate dishes or commerce. Any type of goods. That what, priest?
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
That we, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Americans, we would not buy it. We would not buy it on the Sabbath day.
or on the holy day,
or on any holy day.
and that we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
And that's going to the year of Jubilee. Going to the year of Jubilee where we would forgive our brothers after 7 years for any type of debt. Any type of debt.
Hey, let me say this. We just brought out Nehemiah 10 and 31 to show you that the Israelites never buy and sell on the Sabbath day. That was it.
Hey, Exodus 31, 13.
Exodus 31 and verse 13. Speak thou also unto the children of Israel.
We only talking to the blacks and the Americans, no one else. Telling the children of Israel what?
Saying, verily my Sabbaths ye shall keep.
This is a true saying. Our people need to go back keeping the Lord's Sabbath. Read.
For it is a sign between me and you.
Because it is a sign between God and the person individual. Everybody got to hold themselves accountable for themselves on the Sabbath day. Read.
Throughout your generations.
Out your generation, even your children. Read on, preach.
That ye may know that I am the Lord that doth sanctify you.
That's how he sanctifies. Sanctifies through his laws, his statutes, his commandments. Read, preach.
Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you.
That it is holy unto you. Is that it?
Every one that defileth it shall surely be put to death.
Everyone that is found working, everyone that's found buying, everyone that's found doing any type of business on the Sabbath day should be surely put to death. Read on.
For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from among his people.
Because they're doing evil.
I'm going to get a precept.
They're doing evil. What precept you got, priest?
Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 2. Blessed is the man that doeth this.
So blessed is the man that do this. Read.
And the Son of Man that layeth hold on it.
And the Son of Man. So blessed is the Son of Man that when he realized, once he has it, that he lays hold on it. Read.
And we're all sons of man, just to throw that out there.
Thank you, priest.
That keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it.
That's the point. We keep the Sabbath from polluting it.
And keepeth his hand from doing any evil.
Keep his hand back from doing any evil. That's why it's important for us to come out here and share with our people, because Amos 3. Amos 3. You know what happens when it comes from breaking God's commandments? All praise God. Find out what the Bible says.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
Thank you, priest.
Amos 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel.
So the children of Israel, this is talking to the blacks, Latinos, and the Americans. Read, priest.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
Saying what?
you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So God said he only dealing with Israel. That's the only family he's been dealing with since the whole time this world was created.
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
I'll punish you for all your sins, for all your transgressions, for breaking God's laws. And one of the laws we've been breaking for a long time is not keeping the Sabbath.
Facts though.
And you know what comes upon us for not hearkening to God's laws? You know? Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So it's telling us that we do not listen to God. Read.
to observe,
To learn. We ain't listen to God to learn. Read.
to do all his commandments and his statutes,
We ain't listen to God to learn how to do all his commandments, all his statutes. Read.
which I command thee this day, that all these curses
What's happening if we don't listen? Curses. Curses good or bad? Bad. All these curses
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all these curses will come upon the children of Israel and overtake them. Let's get some examples of these curses. Jump down to 54, please.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you,
So right here we're going to the man, young man. We're talking about men, tender amongst us.
and very delicate,
And delicate. Ain't talking about, in this context, we're talking about how we are feminine. Like we emotional. We get into our feelings. Read, priest.
his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
As a curse, that's why our eyes are evil towards our brother. That's why our brothers have a distinct hate towards one another. Keep reading, priest.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And also, too, some of our brothers take it out on their wives. So they love. Goes to their bosom. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
Some take it out on the women and their kids.
Single parent households.
And leave. That's part of the curse of leave. One, not keeping the commandments. Like today, which is the Sabbath day, not keeping this day, the curse came upon us. Hey, jump up to, that was 54, jump up to 45 now.
Verse 45. Moreover,
So moreover,
all these curses shall come upon thee,
talking about the curses again, stand on the curses, read.
and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So we be destroyed.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his
Go
statutes,
back and not keeping his commandments or his statutes. Read on, priest.
which he commanded thee.
He commanded through the prophets, like Moses and the other ones you read about. Read, priest.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Now, and talk about the curses, how the curses will be upon us for a sign. If the curses is going to be upon us for a sign, then let us know, tell us something. Because that's what a sign does, right? That's how you know it's a Dollar General, that's a Metro PC, because of the signs. So the Bible is telling us through the curses, God's people can identify who they are. God's people can identify their heart. So much. Keep reading, priest.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things.
It goes back to us not serving God, the Lord and Creator. With all our hearts, with all our minds, with all our soul. Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
What it said we're going to serve?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine
You
enemies.
know what our enemies have done? They have put in this up as our Lord and Savior and gave us their last name and so on and so on. And I'm just rambling, but I'm just going into the examples of what they did, not going into too much detail as I go into detail once it comes out. Keep reading, priest.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
And then not saying the white man, didn't the white man not come against us? He came against us so much that we got to serve them in hunger. What store do black people own? Can't name one. I can't name one. He said, that's too many, but give me one.
You know, a black person you own that?
Well, I'm talking about for hunger, like a grocery store.
No, I don't know.
All right, keep reading, priest.
They don't even let black celebrities get grocery stores. Straight up. And in thirst.
And in thirst. When you got a water bill, right? You got a water bill. And get that limitation about the water, priest. You gotta pay the water bill. You know, water is abundant. It's a natural resource.
The most abundant natural resource.
Most abundant natural resources. And guess what we gotta do? We gotta pay for it. But that was part of the curses.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Lamentation chapter 5 verse 4. We have drunken our water for money.
Look at that now. Look what we do. Come broke down laws. Now it's saying we gotta buy water for money. And we do that today.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Even the wood for the houses we gotta pay them for the lumber for our houses. Is that on that, priest?
Yeah, that's it on 4.
Hey, let's go back to Deuteronomy 20.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness.
And the reason why the Lord did this because of what? We didn't listen to his commandments. Broke his laws. Remember, the curse is supposed to be left on us for what? A sign. And what a sign tell you? Well, the sign of the curse is that you know that you are the children of God. Because your spirit bears witness with the spirit of the scripture. That means you are an Israelite. You are an Israelite. Keep reading up, priest.
And he shall put it. No, let me read it from the top.
Bring it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Our history revealed to us that we serve a group of people, didn't we? We serve a group of people so much that we ain't even going around taking their last name, right? Let's keep reading.
And hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
Did we not serve him on hunger for food? Did we not serve him for water, for thirst? Did we not serve him for clothes because of our nakedness? Read, priest.
We still do.
That's though.
And in want of all things.
And now going out to the want of all things. If you want to go out here to drive on the road, what do you have to go and get? A driver license. A driver license. And who you got to go to get the license from? White folks.
And you're going to pay for it too.
White folks.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
Now, you going to movies like Roots. You going to movies like, what's it, Django?
Django, 12 Years a Slave.
Who they just
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Yokes of iron around their necks. Black people. Who's the Bible talking about? Who the Bible talking about? All they're talking about is black people. But in the Bible, those people that go around referring to something as black, they knew their nationality. They knew their nationality. Like I give you one right now. Song of Solomon, we come right back to the round. Song of Solomon 1 and 1. You know Jesus Christ, granddad, Solomon? Solomon, one of the wisest man that walked. Then that's upright.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's. Verse 5. I am black.
What you say?
I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Solomon knew he came from the tribe of Judah. Solomon knew he came from the tribe of Judah. Now,
Priest, you got 10.
I bet. You see yourself on this side. Do you see yourself on this side? Deuteronomy 28.
I'm here.
Hey, you finish 48. Hey, jump to 68 now.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee.
Hey, my brother. The curse will come upon us if we what? Yeah, listen right. So we about to get another curse. Because in the Bible just shows you child slavery. And not just child slavery. Yeah, child slavery. But also to tell you in the Bible, they show you colonization by our so-called Native Americans and our so-called Latino brothers getting taken, being colonized. But now we're about to go into slave ships. And you know slave ships in the Bible? And you know slave ships in the Bible. So who's been on slave ships? According to the Bible, who's going on slave ships? Deuteronomy 29.
Deuteronomy 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
So we're talking about the children of Israel. So who was prophesied about slave ships? Through the Bible, we're going over color of Christ, how he was black, how his people was black. Not only his people, but also everyone who right on the side. And from that keeping God laws, our people went to curses. Upon the curses, we went over how we have a tender eye. Then we talked about slavery, how we would serve our master, and how that nation will put an iron upon them. Destroy us. Deuteronomy 29:1, priest.
Deuteronomy 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
All these words spoken to who? The children of Israel. So who went on slave ships? The children of the children of who? Israel. But when you go into our history, who they say went on slave ships? African American, black, Negro, so on and so on. But the Bible letting us bring it out, please.
Verse 68.
Yeah, bring it out.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So you know anything about Egypt referred to in the Bible? Get that precept.
Exodus 13, verse 3. And Moses said unto the people, remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Bondage, in other words, bondage is what? Somebody had you bound up, slavery. Somebody had you in chain and shackles, those around your neck, they had you bound. They can tell you where to go, how to move, and so on and so on. So referring to us that, go back to
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So for not listening to the Lord, not keeping his commandments, he said he's going to bring us back into bondage or slavery again.
With ships.
With ships. Now, when you go in history, what people was on cargo slave ships? It was not so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's what they call us on this side of the world. What the Bible is trying to tell us who we are. The Bible is trying to tell us that we are a group. People you see right here on the side. The Israelites. The Israelites. The Israelites.